Hello, Cancer. How are you all doing today? You all are next on the list for the February bonus. Yes, you were selected by my lovely sign selector that's not so lovely because I can't find it right now. Well, dadgummit. Where did my sign selector go? Well, we might just have to play eeny, meeny, miny, mo then on my list because if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm going to see what sign is coming next, but my sign selector is gone right now. Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It was hiding under my little sage dish here. Anyway, yes, stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to roll this to see what sign is coming up next. Anyway, you all know the deal. Information on scheduling personal readings is in the description. Pricing in the description of the videos, of the playback, okay? Not in my Facebook inbox, not in my Instagram DM, okay? But on that note, definitely go follow me on Facebook. Go follow me on Instagram. All that's in the description. Now, what else can we tell my Cancers for February, universe? Yes, Cancer moon works too. Cancer sun, moon, rising, and Venus. The whole water element came first. The whole daggone water element. I thought that was kind of funny. And I had this funny feeling that was going to happen. Because Pisces came first. And then when Scorpio came, I thought to myself, that'd be funny if the whole water element came first for the bonuses. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in and showing up. Appreciate it. Shanda, is that how you say your name? Got Kathy. There's Donna. What's happening? Annette. Leo Mars. What's up? How y'all doing? How do you say your name? I'm so horrible at names, y'all. Ceaseless Mind Art. Is that how you say that? If I'm saying your all's names wrong, I do greatly apologize. But the good news is the universe knows who you are by your vibrational signature, not your name. It's good news to me. It makes my job a lot easier. Let's get 5 shuffles. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. For my Cancerians. Cancer people, February 2020. What we got? Shang-a-lang-a bang bang. 3 of swords. Oh, man. No, not Cancer. That's unheard of. Never. Heartbroken. Oh, damn. Some of y'all could be dealing with a third-party situation. But if you don't have direct evidence of that, don't jump straight to it. Okay, but either way, regardless if it was a third-party situation, fourth-party situation, or not, whatever the case may be, it still hurts, though. It still hurts. 3 swords stuck in your heart doesn't feel too fucking good now, does it? No, not really. It's one of them heartbreaking times. I feel like y'all ready for something new, though. Ready for something new, but I don't really know how into something dead serious you all are. Some of you aren't even interested in the 10 of Cups, okay? Others of you are just straight up not vibrating at 10 of Cups energy. That's what we see a lot more of, and that's one of the points that I hammer on here in Rich Lop's world, is that we all want 10 Cups, or at least we did at one point in time. There's nobody on this planet who ever lives an entire lifetime without at some point wanting 10 Cups. Okay? All right? But how do we get on that frequency? Okay? Again, some of y'all, though, aren't even really interested. I'm seeing Knight of Cups energy here with the World card. You're starting a new cycle, and I think that some of you have just been burned to the point to where it's like, man, at least throughout the month of February, if I don't get all 10 cups, okay, that's cool. Whatever. I don't need it. Little do you know that a lot of you will attract it to you simply by thinking that. Okay, but that's a whole other can of worms that we'll talk about maybe here in a little bit. The person that you are dealing with could be a fire sign, but I feel like they don't want to fight with you. They don't want this guarded energy that you all have towards each other. That's just there's a lot of dissonance. There's not a lot of harmony between the two of you. Not really. There's a lot of guards being up and a lot of defenses being up and a lot of that energy of just, okay, even once I see your name come up on a text message, I'm immediately got my guard up. Like, all right, what kind of bullshit you trying to start? That type of thing, just like every time we go to communicate, I don't even trust it because it's going to start some shit, right? Well, they don't want that. They don't want that, okay? They really don't. But at the end of the day, Queen of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, but I just kind of feel like they're making their way elsewhere. Very carefully, mind you, but I feel like they still do have a little bit of feelings for you, just a little bit. Queen of Cups reversed, King of Wands, they don't want to show it. They don't want to show it. Okay? Oh, man, this looks like a mess. I'm going to have to pull another spread. This is a big old mess. And typically, I don't know, Pisces and Cancer, or I'm sorry, yes. No. Pisces and Scorpio were not really that bad. Those were actually kind of, the waters were a little bit level. But there's always at least one of y'all water signs whose reading is just like, my frickin' gird, man. It's like a mess, a watery, murky mess of emotions. Hey, it's all good. It is all good in the hood. Thank you all for the positive feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's look a little bit more. I want to get a whole new clarification on that spread there. I just want to clarify that whole spread. I don't really think I'm going to hammer on the person you're dealing with here. Not really, because I'm seeing a mutual agreement in parting ways on both of your all's ends here. So I just kind of got to use my better judgment on, does this person you're dealing with really matter to the point to where reading it would make a positive difference? I don't know. It's hard to say. But I do want to clarify that whole first spread there. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You all are starting a new cycle, but hey, Mercury is about to go in retrograde, okay? And throughout quite a bit of February, at least the last half of it, it will be in retrograde. Pre-shadow before that. Either way, it feels like time just stands still. Most of us perceive that to be very negative, unbeknownst to many, many people out there. Not everybody, but many people. It's actually a very good thing, okay? This needs to happen from time to time, okay? It's an opportunity for growth. But still, you feel like time's standing still. Like you're just watching the clock like, I don't know any words. I have no words. I don't have the words, y'all. Let's get 6 shuffles. I don't have the words for that feeling. But I get it. I totally dig, man. I totally dig. Let's get 3 more shuffles now. The last one. King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, King of Cups. Yeah, see, you still got feelings for this person. They still think about you too. Don't get it twisted. But they're not really feeling the connection quite like they once was. Now, the Lovers in the reverse does not mean the connection is not there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people struggle to understand this concept, and we are going to hammer it into your heads if you're here watching my videos. Anybody who steps into your life, is a very near and dear soulmate. A very near and dear soulmate. Let me just back away from this and let me invite you to take this into consideration. Okay? This is how I plant seeds. At least one time in your life, you've had something happen that you perceive to be very, very bad, very, very negative. And maybe it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. Okay? It very well could have been a very negative thing. But later on down the line, you look back and you say, dude, you know what? I'm actually glad that happened. As a matter of fact, that had to happen. I would not go back and change that thing. Even though at the time I couldn't see it, but it was just like so overwhelmingly negative and insurmountable, or so it seemed. But now looking back, they always say hindsight is 2020. I totally get it now. So check this out. You know you've all done that at least once. And if you haven't, you will. You will at least once in your life. Everybody does. Well, guess what? The people who were involved in that bad situation now, especially if you're the type of person that likes to hold a grudge, now what? Now what's justifying your grudge? Now you find yourself in quite a pickle, don't you? Now you're saying to yourself, okay, well, now I see the purpose that situation like played in my life. I see it now. But I was really like depending on that grudge that I was holding. That grudge I was holding was part of my identity and has been for a long time. But I can't be mad at that person. I can't. I can no longer be angry with them if I now see why that had to happen the way that it did. So now you can clearly see, if you allow yourself to see it, that even the people that you think are your worst enemies, who are in your way, doing something bad to you, are actually very near and dear soul mates. Everything plays its purpose, whether you see it or not. Some of the things in your life, you catch a little glimpse throughout the process. A lot of things, we just stay completely blind to why they're happening. But you always get that little glimmer of light. Okay? Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Okay? It's very helpful. Back to the topic at hand, though. Could be a Sagittarius that you are dealing with. Either way, this is an opportunity. Again, this Knight of Wands reversed is an opportunity for you to find your sense of balance. Okay? Plateaus. We're traveling up the mountain, and then Mercury retrograde comes along. It plateaus, right? Maria, thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. But there's still a part of you that feels like you did something wrong here. You do have a lot of emotion, but you don't want to show it. You're trying to stay closed off as you walk away. There's still a part of you that feels like you did something wrong. You can't seem to shake that part of you that's wondering what you could have done better. And you're kicking yourself in the ass because you think, well, damn it, man. My emotions got the best of me again. Damn it, man. Queen of Swords reversed. That mouth of mine, it just tends to pop off, okay, because I'm a cardinal water sign, so I don't always think everything through too deeply before something just flies out of my mouth. And damn it, it done got the best of me again. Now you're feeling guilty. Now you're feeling bad, like it was your fault. But in point of fact, again, this is actually a very near and dear soul mate. If you allow yourself to, in the future, you will look back and see why this had to happen. You will, if you are open to it. Okay, but there's some things that stand in the way. Grudges stand in the way of that. You can't hold the knowledge of why something happened to you and a grudge against the people who let it happen for you in the same space. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Now your grudge is not justified. See what I'm saying? Just some thought candy for you to play with on your journey down the evolutionary path, okay? This person you are dealing with still thinks about you all the time. But again, they're not quite feeling it the way they once were. Not quite. Not really. Not really. They're really not happy with the way this situation turned out. But I feel like now this is an opportunity for both of you to regain your sense of balance. Okay? Fuck. That was long-winded, wasn't it? This deck. Timelines moving forward and new things coming in. Timelines moving forward, new things coming in. Where's this situation headed? Headed out the door? Is it going to help come back around? Ooh, there we go. I see communication coming in from a new person for those of you who are this right here spread. Well, it's timelines moving forward, but it's mainly aimed at my Cancer people who are interested in attracting new things. Okay? New people. The people who are looking at a past person, stick around. That spread is coming next, okay? Let's get 6 shuffles. Three more. Remember that Three of Swords energy? Popped out at the beginning of the reading? Well, those of you who are allowing new communication to come in, it looks like that's phasing out. Excuse me. Phasing out. Phasing out. Getting over the heartbreak. Might be what I title this video. Ooh, yeah, a lot of you. Those of you interested in something new, feel like you have lots of different options to choose from. Lots of options to choose from. But again, I don't know if you're really wanting anything serious. There is somebody out there, though, with a very, very, very strong soul connection. Again, I know I already talked about this, but a lot of people, if you haven't already, I highly recommend that you watch my video on how to manifest a successful relationship. Even if you aren't interested in manifesting a relationship, you can't afford not to have that information. I've never seen anybody bring forth the real secrets behind the law of attraction to the public for free the way that I have thus far. Not quite, okay? It will change your reality if you put the... actually put it to use, you know. You can hear it all you want and think, oh, that sounds good, but you have to put it to use and it will change your reality, okay? But again, a lot of you don't realize that simply by trying to turn and walk away from this, you are attracting it to you. Now, I don't really want all 10 cups. I really don't. I don't. I'm not interested. The universe has never fought against you a day in your life. It has never fought against you a day in your life. Okay, the universe plays your game right along with you. Whatever game you are currently engaged in, or whatever game you decide to engage in, the universe is going to play it with you exactly how you're playing it. So if you make the decision, you know what, I don't want love. I'm going to turn and run away from love. That is when love starts chasing you. Shang-a-lang-a bing bang, okay? But it's not quite Nine of Cups mode. It's not quite Nine of Cups mode. Nine of Cups mode is when you, in a positive manner, say, yes, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm feeling great, I'm straight, I'm good. That is when you raise vibration. You can still attract lovers to you like this, but right now you're in Queen of Swords reverse mode. So you're going to be attracting people to you that complement that energy, okay? Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords reversed. Oh, if you got a sharp tongue on you, oh, you're going to attract people to you who give you reasons to keep lashing that sharp tongue. And you see what I'm saying? The universe is going to play your game with you. Be careful. But I do see a lot of you are attracting new things in. You're just not really interested in anything serious right now. Not really. Let's look at, whoa, the Cancer people who are interested in reconciling with a past person. My Cancerians. Whoa, the Empress just flipped out here, and the Four of Wands. Okay. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Taurus in the past, but I do see the doorway of opportunity open for a reconciliation. Let's see. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces in the past. I feel like this person, for the most part, doesn't really want to tell you. There's a lot of secrets being kept, okay? I do see that you could bring them back around here if you wanted to, if you really set your mind to it. Ooh, there's that Three of Swords again. Then you're going to bring the heartbreak. See, I see this more often than not. If you want to reconcile, you can reconcile, absolutely. Okay? I ain't saying that that's not really all that possible here. But you will probably repeat the cycle. Okay, especially if this is a cycle that you've been repeating over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't think you're not going to, nothing's going to change. If you try to reconcile, it's just going to be the same shit. Those of you, I know that there's at least one person watching me right now who you were dealing with somebody who this is a years-long cycle, years and years and years. Years, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years. Same fucking cycle over and over and over. And then once you jump away from it, you wait a while, jump back on it, the cycle keeps going. Well, guess what? Guess what? If you try to go back, same shit. Shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. King of Wands, reversed again. Could have been a fire sign you were dealing with, but whoever it was isn't taking this seriously. They're playing you. They're playing you. Could be a Leo. Okay? Could be a Leo. They're holding back a lot. There's a lot they're not telling you. The Moon card and the Strength. There's a lot they're not telling you. A lot. This person probably either prefers to be single or at least prefers to feel independent and doesn't really know exactly what they want as far as their love life goes. Okay. I feel like they've made a decision. Okay. They can make the decision to come back around to actually do the thing with the fire energy, the two of fire in the reverse, but the two of air in the upright. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do, but I don't know what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. I know it's kind of paradoxical. Bit of a paradox we're working with there, but if that makes any sense at all. I know what I'm going to do, I just don't know what I'm doing. Anywho. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. You need emotional stability? Well, get stable emotionally then. You have to be what you want, the change that you want. If you want somebody who's emotionally stable, you have to first become emotionally stable. It's the way this works, y'all. I get it. We think that what we need is out here, right? We need the thing out here before we feel the feeling in here, right? No. That's completely ass backwards. Completely ass backwards. If you want a happy relationship, you must first become fulfilled and happy within yourself in order to attract it. That's the only way the frequency can be matched. If you want emotional stability, a person who is emotionally stable, you must first become emotionally stable. That is the only way to match the frequency. Nothing in your outside world will ever be made manifest until you first match the frequency on your inside world. Okay? Just some thought candy for you guys out there. You don't need, the only person that any of you were ever destined to be with for the rest of your life is yourself. Yes, we all have a match on this planet of another person who is a match. Most of us are not on the frequency. There's only one person that you need to get into a good relationship with, and that's yourself. That does not mean you have to go off and be alone for the rest of your life. Fuck no. What that does mean, though, is you are of no service to anybody else until you first get right with yourself. There is no way to match the frequency of a successful relationship until you first formulate a successful relationship with yourself. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2. Here's 3. 2 more. You know, I thought it was hilarious. A lot of people, because on my video, How to Manifest a Successful Relationship, that's what I talk about. You have to formulate a successful relationship with yourself first and be happy with yourself. And how many people on there were like, well, I've been happy by myself for years. How come a relationship hasn't showed up? If you were happy by yourself, why the fuck would you be watching a video on how to manifest a relationship? First of all, come on now, you can fool everybody on your outside world, but that's not what the universe responds to. The universe is not out here. Okay? You can blow smoke up everybody's ass out here that you want. That's not what the universe responds to. You are the universe, and it responds to what's really going on in here. What's really going on. It doesn't matter what you tell anybody. I don't care what you tell me, what you tell your neighbor, your mom, or your dad. The universe knows what's really going on in here, and that is what is responding to you out here. Okay? So, moving forward, watch out for people who are too afraid to try new things. Okay? There's nothing wrong with growth and stability, but watch out for people who are too afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. Okay? Okay, that's where most of your growth is going to happen, is outside of your comfort zone. Watch out for people who do not know how to take their hands off the wheel and trust and allow the universe to do its thing. I get it, it's scary. I'm never going to tell you that it's easy. There's a lot of spiritual public figures out there that like to paint the evolutionary process and the awakening process out to be this la 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 la, the light shining down, la 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 la, like it's this easy. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. It ain't easy. It ain't fun. It's scary. It's nerve-wracking. The vast majority of it is spent outside of your comfort zone. Okay? That's where the growth happens. You take your hands off the wheel and let the universe do its thing. You're like, oh shit. It's actually working out in my favor. There's no fucking way I could have ever guessed that it was going to happen that way. Whoa! And that's the way it works. Okay, moving forward, it's very important that you throw in the white towel and quit fighting losing battles. Again, those of you who are watching this who have been cycling through this over and 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 over, throw in the fucking towel. Throw in the towel, okay? Again, the universe plays your game with you. If you believe that you need to be a warrior, the universe has no choice but to give you something to fight, okay? If you want to go back and try to fight that old battle and make it work, the universe will just keep fighting that battle with you. And that's, do away with it, okay? Let them have it. It's very, very important that you make sure that everything is equal and fair across the board, okay? Also, too, with manifesting money, Six of Pentacles, it's very important that you give freely. Not just the act of giving, but the vibration of, I can afford that. That's what the universe responds to. There is no external entity outside of you who sees what you're doing as rewarding you for being a little sweetheart. That's not the way it works. The way it works is when you give the waiter $10 extra, or you chip the homeless man $20, or when you say, fuck that $40 budget for the week, let me go ahead and spend $50. It's coming from a vibration of, I can afford that. I'm good. I always have money coming in. Universe got me. I can afford that. Fuck it, whatever. Watch. That's very, very important. That is very good manifesting. Always tip extra. Always give the homeless man money. Always. Okay? Very good manifesting. Again, don't sit around and wait for people to come around up to your level. Okay? The only thing that you can do is say, I'm going this way. I really want you in my life. Okay? So the only thing I can do is tell you I'm going this way, and you are invited to come along if you choose to do so with your free will. If not, deuces. I can't force you to, okay? And be careful who you open up to. Be very, very careful who you open up to. All right, my Cancer people, you all should know better than anybody that you can't just open up to every single person on the planet. There are people out there, there are predatory, emotional, psychological vampires out there who are watching and waiting for you to reveal one sign of weakness so they can latch their way into your heart center and twist it and pull you along like you're on a leash, okay? You can't do that. Be careful who you open up to, okay? Anywho, I feel like the messages my Cancerians needed to hear has come through. Okay, I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But even if it did not resonate, I hope that everybody watching this at least took one thing out of this video that you could put to use in your life and actually see some positive changes. That's my real job here. That's my real job, okay? So let's go ahead and see what sign we got coming up next. Y'all ready? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Thank you so much. Boom. Who is it? Taurus. Taurus is next. My Taurians. My Taurians. My Taurians. If y'all know a Taurus, tell them, hey, you're next. It's time to mark them off on the list here. Taurus. There's Cancer, and here's Taurus is next. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and showed love with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Have a good one.